The Oscars might have come and gone, but the red carpet horror stories are here to stay. And I need to ask my mom if she remembers that one time when an Emmy winner asked me for $10, or if she remembers the time where one of my favorite celebs slammed a door in my face. I also need to know how she feels when I call her and unload all this on her. Does she get stressed? Is she nervous? Does she even think twice anymore? I need to find out. So hold on. I'm calling my mom.
Hit the line, what's the tea? They talk about everything. Rolls on, I'm calling my mom. Paul is here, Barb too, and they talk about everything. Rolls on, I'm calling my mom.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode, or if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to your first episode. Better late than never to Hold On, I'm Calling My Mom. We are joined with, obviously, me, Paul, but my superstar co-star. Honestly, she's not even the co-star. She is the shape of the podcast, Barbara, my mom. Hey, girl.
Hey, what's
Okay.
happening?
I'm literally fucking disgusted right now. So,
Why?
you know what? No, well, there could have been a million reasons of why, but I'm disgusted about the chicken from Whole
Oh
Foods.
yeah, that was a little gross.
So I literally, me and my mom don't talk anymore. We save everything for the podcast now for everybody who's listening in case they really care. This is like
That's a lie, but you still call me all week.
but not like we don't talk like the layers of this. Like I felt like I haven't really sat on the phone and been like, this is what's happened. Like when I do this, you're gonna call me a liar on the fucking podcast.
I'm just you're saying it's. Hold on, I'm calling my mom because you call me all the time. We don't want to sit and say we don't.
Well, no,
you don't
I
call
do
me.
call you, but I noticed
yeah, you call me.
I do, but I noticed that I don't go into details about everything. Okay, well, we're gonna go through the list of things today, and then you can say if whether I've told you this or not, and then we'll see how much I actually really go into detail about it.
That's true.
Well, a bitch is trying to hope that they don't get food poisoning from Whole Foods because I just went to Whole Foods, people. I'm so disrespected in the worst way. I want for they have this delicious chicken breast. And if anybody knows me, they know I love a chicken cutlet. And I had plans for this chicken cutlet so bad. I worked all day. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come home, make myself a salad. What the fuck was this? The girl at the
gross looking.
Oh my gosh! And
I would never tell you to take something back like that. But that was
me either.
Like, you need to go back and take that back. Yeah,
I would have never even gone back. I was like, even for $12, I'm like, whatever. I could bite the bullet.
Yeah.
Well, one, I really wanted the chicken, so that's why I was mad. Two, this chicken cutlet was like hard, and it was like pink, and it was like cold, and then at one point it was like
a personal problem.
Yeah, I don't know. To some people listening, they might enjoy that. Could sound like a good time, but for me, this was not raising any signs of goodness in it because I did not want this chicken cutlet, and I'm pissed because I ate a piece of it.
You took a little bite.
I did because I was so hungry when I got home. I'm talking like famished. So when I got home, I'm like breaking it, and I had like a little piece at the end because it was crunchy.
Yeah, it was just the end. You didn't have the actual. Yeah,
I'm mortified, and I literally took it to Whole Foods, and the girl's like, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't have eaten this either. This is disgusting." If she's saying that, people, we know we're down bad. We know we're down bad. And the little prick that opened up the fucking door in front of me and shut it to the cooler. Well, guess what, bitch? Now you got that last chicken cutlet, and I hope you know that it's not quite right. How about that?
It's not right. Yeah.
So
like, what time did they close? Was it like closing? That it was
it's Whole Foods. They close at like 11 o'clock at night. It's 7 o'clock at night here. And also, Barb's a real one. She's up at almost damn near 11 o'clock EST to do the podcast because I was out and about today, and she wanted to make sure she prioritized it because it is a part of our. As much as she says we talk all the time, I think she looks forward to it because this is our designated time to go into details about things. But so shout out to Barb for holding it down over there almost close to midnight.
Die hard.
Well, this is something I did tell you about.
What?
I don't know. Well, I didn't tell you this part. I never heard from Stacy in our previous episode. So we know Stacy doesn't listen to the Hold On, I'm Calling My Mom podcast. And we know she's a fake fan, and that's why she doesn't follow the account. So I wanted to update everybody on that.
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
so, that just kind of solidified how I was already feeling. But I'm feeling another type of way this week.
Okay.
And before I ask you about your fabulous life, I want to just kind of jump in here, shall we? I almost was about to name the person. There's somebody in my life who I can't name why they're in my life, but if I did, it would out. They're in my life and I see them. And it's not all the time, sometimes. And I feel like I'm a good listener. I like to also engage in the convo. If you give me like vulnerable
Yeah.
moments, I'm going to jump right in with you, right? And I'm going to give you all of me if you give me all of you. And when I see this person and I go, "How are you?" It's like it's like, the house, this, that, the pet, the this, the significant other, this friend's doing this. I'm like, and I sit there and I listen to all of it, right?
Yeah.
And then when it comes around to go, "How are you?" I go, "Wow, I'm this, that." Uh-huh. The head starts going off in the other direction and it's like complete disinterest. And, I like to believe I'm an intuitive person. So I've sat back a couple times and have just said, "Am I overreacting?" We know, I'm an emotional being. I can kind of jump the gun on these things. This happened now like 3 times in a row. And the straw that broke the motherfucking camel's back was that when I said, I'm revealing, I'm sharing a story, the person goes, "Yeah, that's crazy." Let me tell you one thing. I'm from New Jersey. I might call LA home, but I'm from the town, okay? I'm from
Yeah.
the Garden State, bitch.
When you say that's crazy, it's like, whatever. It's
I'm
like,
from the East Coast. I
yeah,
know what that
it's
implies
like
and what that means.
whatever.
It means I don't give a fuck. How about that?
It means
And
whatever.
when you say that to me, I'm like, and I sat back for a minute, almost like, do I want to engage in this or do I just let the shit slide? But this is how I am now. I can't like look at the person the same way because now I'm like, you're disinterested in me. You've done this
Yeah.
numerous times now. And you gave me a, "Yeah, that's crazy." That's basically in New Jersey shooting you the finger. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a little,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And I really thought to you too. I tried to like rationalize this. I don't think I'm overreacting.
No, and I guess you could call the person out, but then
Well,
it's
now
like,
next time, yeah, why? Is it worth it? I know.
right. Or just put in, like, kind of be a little passive aggressive with calling them out.
But be passive aggressive with somebody, that's what you're telling me, really, as my mom, be passive aggressive?
Not passive aggressive, but like maybe like say something that's like,
Bitchy?
yeah, but bitchy funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, for me, I'm like, that sounds like a headache.
Yeah. Well,
Like, if
then
I gotta
don't even,
strategically plan it, it ain't worth it to
yeah,
me, unless it comes
no.
up naturally. Sorry, I need to take a sip of water. My tummy might the chicken meat might be hitting right now. Hold on. I'm telling you guys, that shit was nasty as fuck. Mm-mm. Sorry, I
Mm-mm.
need to get that I ended up getting chicken fingers.
Yeah, were they good?
I mean, they're always gonna be good, but, like, it almost made me I couldn't think about it in that moment or it just would have lost.
Yeah.
Um, well, so enough about that person. Barb's, I guess, suggestion is to just be a passive aggressive bitch and, see where that gets me in life, so we'll see how that does for me. Clearly, it's worked wonders for her, so, hey.
Yeah, I guess maybe, like I said, not passive aggressive, but like bitchy in a funny
Yes,
way,
you mean if they're, like, dishing
like
it
a
to me, then
dig.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
give them a dig, okay. So, give them a dig, be a bitch, and be passive aggressive. If your mom doesn't tell you this, she's not a good mom, period, okay? These are words to live by. But in a more, like, upbeat, positive since, we were coming off the jump a little negative with the food poisoning almost, and the person who doesn't listen to the podcast and the person that says, "Yeah, that's crazy."
Right.
Um, Oh, well, one thing before we hop off the positivity is that I wanna make a disclaimer, and we'll see if my boyfriend listens. He has said to me numerous times, most recently, "You didn't say I love you when you said bye." And I go, "Okay, well, because the last time I talked to you, you just said bye, and you didn't say it, so now I'm not gonna say it. I'm proving a point." So, while I was on my way to go to Whole Foods to return my chicken, I called him just to check in. He's at Disney with his family. I couldn't go because 'cause I'm working the Oscars this weekend. And I'm telling him the
Hence why
story.
we're doing this at 11 o'clock at night, my time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I probably would
Priorities.
well, I would have done this regardless if he was here. I just would have said, "Go into the bedroom." But,
Yeah, yeah.
I go to the bedroom. I would have, I called him, and I hear just, like, his mom and dad in the background, there's commotion, and I go, "Alright." He's like, "Let me know how your chicken escapade's going." I'm like, "Alright, I will. I love you. Bye." I just got it, "Doot, doot," when the iPhone I'm like, "I'm sorry, did he just hang up without saying, 'I love you' and bye," when he made it
Did
a
you
point
call
to
him back?
The fuck I did, yes.
Alright.
Yeah, and I said, "I'm sorry, I just want you." But as soon as I hung up, he said, "Sorry, bad timing," because I guess they were leaving Disney, so there was a lot of commotion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I said, "Oh, no, it's okay, sweetie, don't worry about the bad timing. I just wanna make this a point that when last week you said that I don't say I love you
Oh,
or when I said
yeah,
bye." I just wanted to let
really?
I just wanted to let you know, just remember that because you give me that same energy sometimes.
Alright, so literally, you're doing what I said to do to the person we just
Well
talked
well,
about.
look who taught me how to do it. Toxic queen over here, you. So it's your fault. You're the parent, it's your fault.
But not to my Jordan.
Oh, okay, that's perfect, got it. We pick and choose who to be bitchy, passive aggressive, and give dicks to, got it.
Not to my little Jordan.
I know. Well, I hung up and I said, "Well, bye, I love you." But I just had to acknowledge that because I just thought it was funny. Because 'cause I'm like, "Okay, you wanna give me a hard time? You didn't do it either, so let's
Because
keep."
I know Jordan always has my back. That's why.
He does.
He does.
That's how you're sold.
That's how I'm sold.
He
If
always has he always has my back too, until he rearranges my apartment and has an agenda of what his vision is for it. But yeah, he always has my back too.
I
Love
mean,
him.
it looks so good.
Yeah,
Looks really good.
Jordan
Yeah,
is
I can't wait
redoing
to
our
see.
apartment. It does
Yeah,
look good. It looks more spacious.
yes, I can't wait for the new couch and stuff.
Yes, I will give him when he's somebody that, like, when he wants to get it done, he's gonna get it done, and I respect that because 'cause I'm the same way. But I'm not like that with, like, my house, my clothes. I'm only like that, like, with myself in terms of, like, my career and my personal growth. I'm not like that with anything else, really. I
See,
noticed that.
that's funny because all week I kept thinking like I knew today when I woke up, I was like, I'm waking up and I'm scrubbing the bathrooms like head to toe, doing some spring cleaning and wiping some baseboards and walls. And that's literally what I got up and as soon as I woke up, I started doing.
She's a passive aggressive bitch that gives digs, that cleans toilets. You're thriving, honey. You are thriving.
Hi,
You're
it's off my list. Check,
check.
check.
Okay, so you're clean. You got that done. Did you get the toilet fixed?
I did not get the toilet fixed yet.
Okay. Barb's got a little toilet situation where the little I don't know what the hell's happening,
The
but
chain thing broke.
yeah, that's
So I have to
something that's
get
like
that
fishbowl
fixed.
water to me. I'm like, I can't look at it. When you have to open up the thing with the toilet and look in it, ugh,
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, it's like
Like,
a
I have to keep the thing off of it because I have it, like, kind of
that's why she rents.
right, so I have to call my landlord to come do it.
'Cause Butch Brett isn't coming in to save the day from that front. So
Hell no.
Barb's solo on that front.
No, not at all. I
Well,
mean, I had to call him, like, a month ago because the toilet clogged,
mm-mm.
and I think it was kind of my fault.
Why? What you drop in there?
I go in, which Brett says I have, like, this obsession about of going
Mhm.
in and, like, straightening his bathroom and flushing the toilet.
Oh, you
And
flush
when
you
I went to flush it, I didn't realize that he must have dropped a comb in it.
oh my gosh, you
And I
flushed a comb down the toilet?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Brett's IBS was acting up. I was gonna say, "You sure you wanna share that on the podcast right now? That's a little too much." We've already hit them with the chicken, that was raw.
No, no, no.
The
So,
comb went down the toilet?
yeah.
Damn. Are you sure it wasn't one of Brett's dildos?
No.
Little
Stop.
vibrating.
I don't want to hear
Boop.
that.
Okay,
Stop.
no. Okay, she's
No,
out.
I can't do that. No.
Okay, well then let me spin it to my positivity. I was on Heather McDonald's podcast this week. I
It
know.
was so awesome. I hope everybody has to listen and watch it on YouTube. I loved watching it. I thought watching it was so like
like
it
more
just
engaged. Yeah.
yeah. And like just to see you and her together and stuff.
Kiki and Hobnob, like we were the best of friends.
Yes, so good. She looks really good.
She looks great. In my mind, we are the best of friends. So funny story about this. I was on Juicy Scoop, which is Heather McDonald's podcast. Some people, which I got to give a shout out to the people who listen to her podcast. She has ride or die listeners who have now jumped over to the Hold On, I'm Calling My Mom podcast and have listened. So if you're one of them, thank you for jumping on over here and listening.
I mean, because they see talent when they see it.
Yours are mine.
I was a compliment to you.
Oh, well, no, I was saying, but you're
you were on Juicy Scoop. I wasn't.
Yeah, but maybe your star power.
Maybe I will.
Your star power was so people were so enamored by the star power you and your onesie from the graphic art on our cover art that they were already just smitten by you. So I was like, I don't know, maybe they love her already. But I met Heather like back in 2019. I was at like a Vanderpump Rules like book signing or something, and I met her there. And you're talking to like the kid who like got my mom and brother into Chelsea Lately. That was like literally
every night 11 o'clock.
My eye just twitched. The
chicken.
Yeah, I know, it's hitting me. Seriously, if I start convulsing, let me. I literally grabbed the water. I'm getting dehydrated. Something's going on. And we watch Chelsea Lately every night. 11 o'clock on the dot. On E, honey. And I just loved her because I loved all the comedians pretty much that were on the round table of Chelsea. And if you listen to the podcast or you know us, you know my brother, like when he was sick, me, my mom, and Brett went to the Philadelphia Free Library because Chelsea was doing a book signing for Are You There, Baka? It's Me, Chelsea. I think it was that, or Chelsea Bang Bang. It was one of them.
First book. It was
her first book was My Horizontal Life. That wasn't it. It was either Chelsea Bang Bang or Are You There, Baka? Whatever. And the Philadelphia Inquirer was there, and they were so fascinated that like a mom was there with like her 12-year-old son, and then like her
ones in the row. We were the second people in the line.
Literally, her 12-year-old son and her 16-year-old son. It was like, as a mom, it's not too racy for your kids to watch this. I'm like, honey, only if you were to know how we grew up to be, you would not be thinking Chelsea Lately was scandalous. But
I mean, I was letting you guys watch what was that vampire one?
True Blood.
Yeah,
I loved
I tried to watch it with you one time and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's when she was more in that's when she was in her I'm gonna ground you for saying camel toe era. So we got interviewed for it, or just like Brett did, and then Chelsea gave Brett a shout out on the show. So long story short, which was amazing. I've always been a fan of Heather's. I've read all of her books, and then we followed each other on Insta, but she followed me on TikTok because I obviously have been putting more stuff out, as the listeners have know that I've been doing that. And she was like, I would like for you to come on the podcast. And I was like, oh my gosh, say less. Like Heather McDonald, the person that I grew up watching on TV and read all her books, like I'm going on your podcast. So it made me feel really good, honestly. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm always like seeking out a sign, especially with this like transitional phase in my life of like, am I doing the right thing? Am I leading towards my calling more and stuff? And I felt like I saw so many positive comments, and like people were like, you need to do this more. Like, this feels just so you. And I was like, oh, that's really like rewarding to hear. And you were very complimentary about it, obviously.
So good. So good. Yeah. You just felt very natural. You looked like at ease. Yeah. You guys back and forth were like so good. I mean, people's comments were like, bring them back. I
know. That's why I was so like, oh my gosh, like people are genuinely like caring, like see something in me where they want me to come back. Like that is really awesome. And I was really proud and felt good about it. I was like, okay, bitch, like you're doing something right. You're on the path of where you need to be going. And Barb said I looked like a pro, so you know that's some real shit if she's saying that.
You did. I loved watching it. Yeah.
And what I did do, which I have them over there, I did not bring them over. I got armpit pads. Well, so I sweat so much, as anybody listening might know, that I was like, okay, that was my first time on a podcast by myself like that, because we were on The Bright Side by Hello
Reese
Sunshine.
Withers.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon's production company. We did that last year. And that was like super fun. But we had each other.
See? We are stars. Look at us. Look at us.
Snaps, bitch.
Hey, no.
Oh, clock it. Clock it. So that's how you know she's been around too many gay people. She's clocking it. So I was like, okay, this is my first one, but I sweat so much. And like on my own podcast, I can hide my sweat because I'm wearing this robe or I'm wearing a onesie. But I'm like, on Heather, like that shit's I'm like, I want to wear something that I want to wear that might be white or light, and I don't want to have armpit sweats down to my fucking kneecaps while I'm doing it. So I was like looking for everything, and online's like the pads, the inserts don't work as well. So I found this I'm gonna say magic product, because I don't know if it took a couple years off my life. I don't know if I have toxins in my bodies now, but hey, I did not sweat under my armpits for 72 hours.
I know.
That is a win. I can't tell you last time in my life that I've never sweat under my armpits like that.
You said it was like a weird feeling because you thought you were, but it wasn't, right?
I need to do it tonight because we're recording this
the
day before the Oscars, and like I can't be on the Oscars red carpet looking all drippy and shit. Like that's just a no. So what
Not
you
with
do?
That outfit.
Oh yeah, I'm serving a look, y'all. Stay tuned.
I can't wait.
You got to blot your armpit. So you lift your armpit up, it's like a baby wipe. You pat under your armpit, you let it sit and seep into you overnight, which obviously is very healthy. And then you wash it off in the morning, and voila. Literally, you're still going to get swamp ass. You're going to get behind the knee sweat. You're going to get forehead sweat,
but
upper
it's
lip
not,
sweat.
That's all right.
The armpit. Not the armpit.
You can blot the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we ever talk about what I made you do when you were younger because of it? I made you put maxi pads in there.
Yeah, Barb came through and helped me. You go ahead. You can tell this. I feel like we might have shared this, but it's an iconic story.
Yeah, that he was, he's always had this problem. I think you were going to a dance or something and you didn't want it to go through your shirt. So I was like, all right, let's just try to put like maxi pads on the inside, and that way it like will absorb it. Well,
Barb wasn't a tampon girl. She was a pad girl because she always had tampons around the house.
I didn't have tampons around the house.
No, I said pads. That's why you used it. You're like, let's use the one. I always remember growing up looking under the bathroom sink. There were always pads there. Yes. So I never saw a tampon ever in my life growing up with you.
I never used them.
I know.
So FYI, everybody.
Yeah, in case you want to know what's happening. Yeah. Well, all right now.
Well, that stopped long ago, so no worries there.
All right.
So I had you put them in there. We were like, oh my God, this is really working, because when you first put them on, they stick, they're good.
Yeah.
Until you're dancing and you're sweating. And then they're falling on the floor in front of everybody.
And it was like, that's like, it's just like this wet pad that's on the ground out of nowhere. You're like, where the fuck did this come from? Where did this come from? Why is this
like,
here?
Ew.
Literally
dumb to it.
Whose is that? Oh my gosh, whose is that? Oh my gosh, it was Rebecca. Remember in first grade, she was always a little off with, it's definitely her. I'm pinning that shit on everybody else but me. That's like the girl. Do you remember the girl? I wonder, I'm not going to say where she lived, but she was a friend. And I mean, I don't talk to her now, but she came over and like all of a sudden there was just like a wet pad in the middle of our backyard. And she tried to blame it on her cat and said like the cat. I'm like, girl, my cat's not picking up a wet pad.
No.
But she was like at that age where she just did
not do that. Yeah.
No, it wasn't even Sissy. Remember, we had that other cat.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P. And very impactful that I don't even remember her name.
Cisco.
That thong. But
we were real original. Cisco, Sissy.
I know. We loved our S's. but she tried to pin it off on somebody else and was like, that wasn't mine. So I took
Yeah,
one
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
her. I took a page out of her book and I was like, I'm using that for me now. Because now I'm in front of people and I'm not saying that's the pad out of my shirt. Hell no.
I know. You came home and you were like, Mom.
The sacrifices we have to make to try to be beautiful, non-sweaty, and just accept it
We
in the world.
tried it. It worked for a little bit. Yeah.
Well, so tomorrow, when I get off with you, a bitch is gonna be toxined up, and I'm gonna be sleeping with it because when this drops, this will be Monday. But y'all, it's the Oscars. I got the Oscars tomorrow.
I know.
I
So
can't do the past
excited.
tense. I can't lie and act like it's like we're filming it here. The Oscars. I had rehearsals today, and we have the full Oscars tomorrow. This is like my 9th Oscars.
I know. That's so awesome.
It's
You
crazy.
You love the Oscars and you love the Grammys.
No, I love the Grammys and I like the Golden Globes better.
Oh, because it's more intimate.
Yeah, because the Golden Globes are at the Hilton, and like all the parties are there. So like literally, if you want to see everybody, they're gonna walk right past you. The Oscars is like, I don't mind the Oscars, but the Grammys are my second favorite just because of the type of people that come. It's like reality stars. It's like actors, singers. It's like everybody. But yeah, the Oscars. And you want to know who the most excited I was to meet, which I did today at rehearsal? Bronwyn Newport from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, because she is working with E, and that's who I work with when I do this.
Which one is she?
The one that she was married to Todd.
Yeah, but is she have the one? What color?
She's like so fashionable. She's worn like
yeah,
we like her.
One.
We like her.
Oh yeah. Her outfits on that show are like so
fashionista. Talk about clock
so
it.
Different. Yeah.
And there you go. And I stan her because she's my Virgo sister. Yeah. We're both Virgos. So today, when I first met her, I was like, girl, you would have thought we went back to yesteryear. We were cutting it up. We were like, she was so kind and nice.
Oh, I love that when you meet them and they're like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
You could just feel someone's vibe.
Remember the one you saw, was it at the Grammys? And you said hi to her or something and she wasn't very friendly.
Oh, there's been so many of them. Oh, yeah. I mean, there was somebody recently who I was like, I didn't know if they were hit or miss, if they liked me, if they didn't like me. The one day they were saying that my skin was great and my teeth were nice. And then the next day they acted like they didn't know me. She's not that type of girl, you could tell. And I like having like the housewives experience of working in it. Yeah. Because like, I feel like there's something about like a trust of like, when you say, oh, like I've done this, then it's like, oh, they're like, oh, they get like that world kind of. So it was cool to just be able to like, I always say to her, I think it's so cool. Like,
I didn't know that was the one you were talking about. Oh yeah.
There's always something cool to me talking to a housewife who's done it for a couple years now, because there's such an interesting like element of like when someone first starts. I always love the trajectory of like, they're like us, and then they're superstars, and it's like, how do you like prepare yourself for that? So it was cool just to like,
is she well liked on the show? People like her a lot. She's
I mean, she got first chair next to Andy. They don't put you there if you
oh yeah, that's like a big thing. I know that.
You didn't watch the reunion?
No.
Oh. Okay, she's checked out of Salt Lake. Okay.
Well, you know me, I watch it, I go off, I don't. I do.
You only watch it when you're with me.
I know. And then the reunions. And then yes, because then when you come home, that's all you put on.
I know, because I'm like, Mom, you gotta watch this episode.
Yeah. So then I'm like, okay.
Well, when I come home, maybe we can catch up on that for you, because they're filming now. So we got to get ahead for you for the next season. So But I was laughing at like the glamour versus reality of working the Oscars, right? Because like I've realized my favorite thing about like what I put out on like social media anymore is like the compare and contrast of like what you think it's going to be, which I feel like is very much my story. Like I've always been like, it's going to be this like shiny, like golden like moment. And then you get there and you're like, okay, I'm no one gives a fuck about me being on the carpet.
Right. Get here, get there, get there. You're
My
just
ass is
running
sweating. My
around.
armpits are sweating. I look a
You're
mess.
just running.
Let me tell you one thing. After Heather McDonald's podcast, I am dressing like the celebrity that I think I am in my head right now. So that's how I'm dressing tomorrow for it.
Right. Because
So
you did call me for that whole outfit.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
When did they put in self checkouts at Zara, everybody, or like
So
stores?
weird. And it's weird because you just put it down
And it knows what you, I
and
know.
yeah, it's weird.
I said to
But you
George,
gotta make sure that you get those security things off. That's the
magnet.
thing. Yeah.
A lot of them I realized don't have them anymore either.
Yeah.
Because of that reason. But I was like, okay, am I old or am I just like not getting out of the house as much anymore? Or do I just not buy clothes? Because I had no idea this was implemented.
All three.
Yeah, yeah. No, literally. Literally. That's why I'm like, thank God that I'm gay, because I'm the type of boyfriend that is going to wear your fucking clothes, because I'm going to pick a boyfriend that's got good style that I can wear his shit. Always. Always. That is one thing about me.
I mean, it's good that you two can like
share clothes.
Share clothes. Yes,
Yeah.
it makes
And you have a gay brother. So win-win. Like, hello, I got everybody's clothes. Who wants to swap? But so yeah, I'm excited about my outfit. And I did have to say, you know who this is? I didn't tell you. Someone who I have worked with in the past, who people might know, unfollowed me on Instagram. And I am a petty bitch, and I know when someone unfollows me. And I felt like they did it because I was posting more stuff with me and you on it. And that hurt more to me, because I'm like, oh, you don't like me and my mom? That's how I took it, right? Maybe I'm
bye,
thinking
girl.
too much. Exactly. But let me tell you one thing. I'm the type of person, if you unfollow me, don't say hi to me in real life. I don't want, look the other way. Don't come near me. Don't say hi. Because to me, people might be like, you're doing too much. You're being dramatic. But no, you electively chose that you don't want to see my life or see me. Therefore, don't come up and see me in real life then. Keep it moving. But guess what this person does? Every time they see me, paw, I'm like, don't. Today, same thing. Same thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey,
really?
paw. Hey. And I'm like, hey. And and go back to my I'm not doing all that. Like, I'm not people pleasing. And before me would have like, you, sweetheart, electively chose to stop following me in my life. Don't say hi to me. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like,
are you alerted that they stop following you?
No, I'm a crazy bitch. And I just like, for one day, I think like went on this person's page and just like click following. And I saw that I wasn't at the top anymore. Like, that means like, if you go there, that means they don't follow you anymore. And I was like, oh, so then I unfollowed, and it didn't say follow back. So I'm like, oh, they unfollowed me. But guess what? They're coming up to me, air kissing me, saying hi to me multiple times. I'm like, what? Just why?
Yeah.
Just why? Weird.
Whatever.
I take it personally. People might think I'm being dramatic over it. I do. And let me tell you one thing. I don't forget anything. I'm looking in the camera. I don't forget anything. Okay.
That you don't.
Another reason, there's a celeb that has like an assistant, somebody on their team, right? I haven't worked with them that much, but this person I feel like is just, if doing the most was a person, right? Like, you just know when someone comes in a room and they got chaotic energy and they're just like, oh my gosh. It's like, girl, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Get a clipboard and like put some pins in it and keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious. So this is how you know I've been doing the podcast a little longer, because I'm way more relaxed about kind of saying some things now. So I'm like, whatever, this is what it is. So this person never like came up to say hi to me, never introduced themselves to me. Hold on, sorry, the chicken's kicking in. And they never have gone out of their way to say hi to me, but I almost felt like they said hi to other people around me, but it didn't feel like warm to me for whatever reason.
Right.
And then when we were on the carpet for the Grammys, I was like talking to somebody, and the person that they were trying to get their attention was like next to me in the circle. And they come in and they're like, we have, and like literally like almost like physically like bump me. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, and I literally did one of that. And I was like, what we're not going to do is like start like that's crazy and weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like that rubbed me the wrong way because they were like, there's a celebrity here. We need to go find out what they're wearing and who they, and I'm like, okay, like that's fine. But like no acknowledgement of like my existence there. And I find that to be so disrespectful. And now to this day, I'm like, oh, I'm not looking at you. Like you're not getting anything from me.
Yeah.
But I've realized their energy is weird to me than it is with other people. And I don't know if it's because I did that or if it's because they just weren't fucking with me from the jump. I don't know. But like coming close and invading someone's space is like,
that's a big thing,
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't stand that.
You seem like you're holding back. Do you got something? Are you nervous about me saying this about work or something or what?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you were just kind of like listening and not
just listening.
Because I was like, it's not bad that I'm saying this, right? It's my own lived experience.
Yeah. No.
Okay, thanks. I'm just saying what has happened. Those were two things because the person was there today and I just felt like it's just weird energy. But I'm like, why did they feel the need to like do that to me out of all people, right? Like, I'm like, what is it about me that made them
I
wanna do
mean,
that?
some people just need to come in and think they're running the show too, so.
I guess, but I don't play like that, and I'm like,
You know what I
"Sweetheart,
mean? Like, they just take their job so, like,
this is not
seriously, and
this is not the real life Devil Wears Prada. If you wanna be cast in the movie, they're filming it right now. Talk to somebody." But it's not the real life Devil Wears Prada. It's the red carpet, and we're here for fun. It's glam, it's fun, it's a moment, like, don't do the
yeah,
most.
but people are like, "The red carpet, it's, it's such a major thing." I think it's gonna be good tomorrow, though, because there are a lot of good people.
Yeah, I know. Who are you excited? Are you excited for me to see in the flesh?
Um,
She's gonna say like Harrison Ford.
I mean, yes,
Is he even in anything?
absolutely. Oh, no, that wouldn't be for the Oscars.
Wasn't he in something last year?
I
No.
don't think so. But no, just like I just think like Emma Stone and
What's
what's
that?
the
Oh, Begonia. Begonia.
very strange movie.
Yeah. Is she nominated for that?
Yeah.
Is that crazy that I'm working this and I don't even know? I know Marty Supreme and like Avatar, something about special effects, Sinners, obviously.
Oh yeah, Michael B. Yeah.
Mhm.
Benicio del Toro. What's the girl in that who's up for the she's up for it too from that same movie with Benicio. What's the movie called? With Leonardo, him,
Oh, Tiana Taylor?
Tiana Taylor. She'll be
Yeah.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like her. I've been a fan of hers before the movie, so I'm glad that she's getting her moment.
Yeah. Rose Byrne.
Oh, for like what is it? Long legs or legless?
Something without legs.
Right?
Which I watched.
I'm botching all these movies.
I know.
I watched pretty much.
I watched Emma. I watched Rose Byrne's. I watched Tiana Taylor's. I mean, I've done, yeah. I was pretty good watching them this year.
Did you see Marty Supreme yet?
I did watch Marty Supreme.
You did?
I did.
It felt like just like an old Hollywood kind of movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like you just put big stars in it and you're like, let's see what happens. Kind of like gave me like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood vibes a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right?
It was good. I mean, he's kind of been on the ship block all week.
Yeah, people aren't. You better watch.
Even Matthew McConaughey gave him a little look. Everybody was saying how he kind of was staring him down.
Read the room. Read the room, Timmy. Read the room.
Timothy
with double E.
Chalamet.
Hey, okay. Barb's a super fan. Wow, I didn't know you were this invested in him. Also, out of all those stories, how many have I shared with you? I didn't tell you all those things.
No.
So, exactly. See, you're trying to punk me out on the podcast, making it seem like this is a skit or something. I hold out some of these things because of this moment. Okay, well, speaking of reading a room, let's do a little blast from the past of seeing how well you remember these situations where the room wasn't read correctly in many of them, and see if you remember these from
It scares me.
Red Carpet Edition. Do you remember? You should be scared. Do you remember the celebrity who asked me for $10 when
Yes.
his drug dealer was on his way? Yes
Yeah.
or no?
Yes, I do.
What is Barb's first thought on a celebrity asking somebody who's making 99 cents an hour for money for their drug dealer? What's your
Yeah,
first thought?
it was speechless. Yeah.
Speechless. Okay, she's
Yeah,
gagged.
yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the celebrity that slammed the door in my face
Yes. Yes.
when I was just being a nice young man and making sure that she was on time and getting to where she needed to be, and she took out her frustration on me?
Yes. I do
What's your
remember.
thoughts on that?
That no one should treat anybody like that. You were just doing
Mm,
your job.
right,
Yeah.
okay. Barb's being real sentimental tonight. Okay. Do you remember the celebrity that got mad at me because their stylist got left behind, and then
Oh, yeah, you had to drive back or something
the
and get the
celebrity walked away from us, got on the elevator, didn't know what room number they were on, what
yeah,
floor they were on, and then was just aimlessly walking around on random floors.
yeah.
And their stylist
That
said to me,
just sounds like a hot mess.
the stylist said to me, rule number one in Hollywood, don't ever lose the talent. I'm thinking, bitch, don't you get your shit together and you don't get
Yeah,
lost.
yeah.
I'm gonna get myself in trouble today talking like this, scam reckless. But what was your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that wasn't I mean, that's reckless.
Reckless, right?
Yeah.
Trying
They
to
know
pin
they are there to do a job. They know that they have wranglers and people to sit and do things and have to go places, so
and I said,
yeah.
hold on, don't move. Let me go grab them. Well, guess what? They were not listening that day. Their earlobes were not activated.
I thought you were gonna say, "Hold on, let me call my
My
mom."
mom. Well, I did at the time. I definitely did that day. Because when you're like in it, like when it's earlier on in your career, it feels like the end of the world. Like you're
Yes,
like, I did something wrong. Like I still remember these things because they have
of
left
of
impacts on me,
course.
right?
Yes.
So yes, I'm a
But
little
it also is your job, so in that moment, your boss, who is wonderful,
love
y
queen.
love. You know what I mean? You don't wanna disappoint and
Of
you wanna do a
course.
great job for her, so when you're moving and, all these pieces are going, you know
Yeah,
what
you
I
never
mean?
want it to
So
be a reflection on her not having her stuff together because I love her so much.
right. Of course, and so that's why you wanna do the best job you can too for them, so when it starts getting all messy, yeah, it creates a lot of,
Play Lola Young's I'm so messy and I'm too I don't even know the words. You know it?
I know the song, but
Right? I
I
just
couldn't
know,
even give you the
and
tone.
I'm too
Yeah.
messy, and something about fucking clean.
That was a Brett thing to come in and do it
Eh,
for
and I'm too messy.
us.
Well, speaking of messy, we actually have it couldn't have come at a better time. Someone reached out to us via our hold on, I'm calling my mom podcast at gmail.com. And I thought Barb would appreciate this one.
Oh,
Someone wrote in and asked, this is for you, Barb.
okay.
What actually goes through Barb's head when Paul calls and starts unloading everything on her? Is she worried about him, stressed out, or is she just like, here we go again?
All 3.
I knew you were going to say all the above. I knew she was going to say all the above.
How can I not say all the above?
Is that genuinely how you feel when I call?
No, it depends on the
Oh,
thing. Obviously, if you're upset and stressed out about something, I'm definitely not like, "Here we go again." I'm like, "What can I do? How can I help you?" I listen. I've
so do you
learned
feel like it happens often? Like, does the same pattern repeat itself?
of
There's
you
usually
always calling.
well, there's like usually like a crash out or something most of the time.
Yeah.
Like I realized lately, I'm like, oh, I call you, and I'm like, "Ugh," and I'm like, I'm the one that's making it like that.
Yes, but, your safe space. So, when you call and you're like that, if I can calm you down or give you a different perspective or say one thing that I know that it hit with
Gonna hit.
you, yes, then I feel better and I can go to sleep knowing, okay, my son's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's never like an inconvenience for you. Well, I love you for that. Thank you
No,
for saying that.
it's never an inconvenience. Of course not.
I
My
love you,
kids know
mommy.
that they can call me anytime with anything. Yes. No, I would never say it's an inconvenience.
Well, thank you for saying that. That is very sweet of my mom to be so supportive and say that. And I didn't pay her to say that or bribe her. So that came from
No.
the heart.
I feel like there's been times, less now, but there's been times that I've called you in moments where I'm like kind of at bottom or upset.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
haven't done that in a long time. You'll call me like about like, can I just tell you I'm so freaking annoyed. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that's when you'll call me, something like that. Like, what, like, it's like I went to ShopRite and this girl, like, it's just like something rant, like it's feels important in the moment, and it is
Or
important because 'cause you're saying
or
it, but
last week when I called you and I was like, "Someone's knocking at my door."
oh, yeah, I didn't like that, that freaked me out. I
Yeah, I
lost
didn't
sleep
like that.
over it.
I know, and Brett yelled at me. He's like, "Really? You call Paul, who worries?" Now every night he's calling to be like, "You guys okay? You good? Everything's locked up?"
My mom was at her place, and someone knocked on her door, and they opened up, like she has, like, a glass door, and then there's, like, this hard door, like, whatever, the main
The
door.
screen door.
Yeah, and someone opened up the screen door, and they were knocking on her door, and they were like, "Electric supplies?" What?
Yeah, and it was like, if I woulda opened the door, they
They
would have
would've, like, fell
literally
into.
fell into the yeah, and it was just it doesn't happen because, I'm on a higher floor and everything, so
Well, I'm
it just
also like, in
kinda
2026, who's going door to door to sell electric supplies?
I don't know if they were selling, I think
No,
they
they
were
weren't.
right. No,
They
I think they were just saying, like, they had electric supplies or something, like, they
Yeah,
were dropping off or something. It was just shady, and it unnerved me, and I called Paul. I was like,
yeah. She said, "Hold on, I'm
"Someone's"
calling my son."
and I was like, "Someone was knocking at my door."
So what did I immediately do? I'm like, "Okay, we're going on Best Buy. We're gonna find you a Ring camera to put on
I
your
know.
doorbell."
You're, like, going on to the Town Watch
Yeah,
website.
I was. I was Googling, like, where she lives at. I was joining the board on Facebook just to see if there had been any other claims of
Yeah.
this happening. So I'm like, "Yeah, that is true." But see, where you give me, I give you too.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
a
been a while since, like, I've literally had a breakdown where I would call and be really distraught.
yeah, I agree, but
Yeah.
knock on wood, I hope it stays that way because I like to
Yeah,
know my
yeah.
mom's in a safe, comfortable, happy place.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
this is my time to be a selfish whore and call you crying and crashing out and breaking down that I'm gonna have food poisoning from Whole Foods, and we need to take out a civil suit on them for that because that chicken was disrespectful. It was disgusting.
It was, soon as I saw it. Usually, I'm like, "Oh, no, it's alright," and this time I was like,
No,
"Absolutely not."
girl, chicken
Mm-mm.
should never look like that.
Uh-uh.
But you know what it should look like? Beautiful and thriving like our viewers who have been tuned the fuck in on the podcast because they've been listen I've been, like, so happy when I've been seeing that, like, the numbers are going up. I wanna thank every single one of you listening right now for tuning in and just giving us the time of day for listening to this. I don't even care if you didn't listen. Maybe you didn't even get this far, but guess what? I'm still gonna say it. Thank you for showing up for us, truly. Like, I
Truly,
cannot
truly.
I could keep saying it every week, like, I could sound like a broken record, I don't care. It really means a lot that people care that, like, they wanna listen to us, so thank you for making us be able to do this, and I wanna thank Barb being, a woman of a particular age who likes to go to bed and get her beauty sleep. She stayed up for not only me, but the listeners, and that's a real ride or die, so clock it to Barb. Thanks, Barb.
You're so welcome. Of
Before
course.
we part ways, I want to say to everybody, I love that question. Thank you for the listener who sent
I
that
do.
in.
I love that question.
That was really like little things like that are fun because I like to hear my mom's like point of view on those things. So if you have questions like that, please keep them coming in at hold on, I'm calling my mom podcast at gmail.com. Lock in on YouTube, subscribe to us on there. We drop our new episode every Monday at 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST. We're also live at the same time and day on Spotify and Apple. So make sure you're tuning in. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook at hold on, I'm calling my mom, and we love you. She's
I know it's time to go.
Oh, it's getting hot. I saw you reaching for something. She's fanning herself down. Where's mine at? Hold on.
It's time. It's that time.
It's about that time. Well, Barb, take it away, honey.
All right, I have to hang up now.
her kitty's gonna be looking like my chicken. Does that make sense?
God. All right, I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Call you later.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.